and thank you for joining us for our main news here on IICU TV. To begin with, let's take a look at stories that are making headlines. 37-year-old man arrested in Chipata for allegedly defiling his 6-year-old daughter. Vice President Nalumango pushes for climate action and sustainable growth. 1,498 artisanal mining licenses issued since 2023. In international news, French Navy seizes nearly 10 tons of cocaine in major West Africa drug bust. And in our sports news, government sends off martial arts team for the World Championship. With the news in detail, my name is Emmanuel Zimba. Chipata police have arrested a 37-year-old man for allegedly defiling his 6-year-old daughter. Eastern Province Police Commissioner Robertson Mwimba confirmed the arrest, explaining that the matter was reported on Wednesday, 24th September 2025 at Chipata Central Police Station. Mr. Mwimba says the incident is believed to have occurred over an unspecified period in September at a lodge in Chipata district. He notes that the child disclosed the abuse to a neighbor, leading to her being taken for a medical examination at Walale Health Post and later referred to Chipata General Hospital, where the doctors confirmed the defilement. Mr. Mwimba says the suspect has since been charged and a docket opened, adding that police have also visited the scene, while the child and another minor witness are currently in the custody of while the child and another witness are currently in custody of the Department of Social Welfare. He reveals that investigations are currently ongoing. Vice President Nalumango has reaffirmed Zambia's commitment to building a green, equitable, and resilient future. She highlighted the urgent need for transparency, climate action, and responsible resource management. Zambia has lost over $13 billion to climate-related disasters in the past 3 decades. Amina Mtambo has more in the following report.
Zambia is pushing for a future rooted in environmental, social, and governance principles to drive inclusive, sustainable development. Vice President Nalumango has outlined a clear vision that places climate action, transparency, and youth empowerment at the heart of national progress. In a speech delivered on her behalf by Minister of Green Economy and Environment Mike Mposha, the Vice President's message emphasized that climate change, inequality, and weak governance are pressing issues already affecting lives. The government sees strong institutions, clean energy, sustainable mining, and biodiversity protection as key to long-term prosperity.
The issues of climate change, the imperative for social equity, and the demand for robust governance are no longer abstract concepts. They are tangible realities that directly impact our economies, our communities, and our very own way of life.
Summit Chairperson Charity Lumpa highlighted that Zambia has lost more than $13 billion to climate-related disasters over the last 3 decades. The ongoing 2-day summit brings together leaders from government, the private sector, civil society, and development partners to find practical solutions, including green financing, carbon markets, and circular economy models. Delegates are expected to launch the Zambia ESG and Sustainability Reference Group. The summit aims to produce concrete strategies that directly benefit communities and secure the country's environmental and economic future. Amina Mutambo reporting for IICU TV News in Lusaka.
The Ministry of Mine has issued out 1,498 artisanal and small-scale mining licenses across Zambia since 2023, with 1,201 focused on gold and 297 on other minerals like copper and manganese. Minister Poka Buswe told Parliament that the move aims to formalize the sector and unlock its economic value using Serenje district as an example of mineral diversity. However, the minister acknowledges ongoing challenges, including limited access to finance, markets, modern equipment, and safety standards.
I wish to inform this House that since 2023 up to 8th August 2025, a total of 1,498 artisanal and small-scale licenses have been issued countrywide. Out of these licenses, 1,201 are in gold mining and 297 are in non-gold mining commodities such as manganese and.
We go for our first set of commercials. Do join us on the other side as we bring to you more in our local stories.
Bami wamwene kukupa basofu ate gift ya wedding wewe
kabampo ga honto kweswa
wei
sebo buji bajita kuti humbwa wa arwa kumumpa muzo
ale
they give one zo
basa sunu tusegelela akupobola nguzu ya mwanesu musanko yulage mwana mushende
tamtori ndira
honeymoon yansa yebo tuni kurya honeymoon ndete kuya kusaka ka kupange maloko mbo tuni kukhala amije kuno mudaro lo bagamba kuti utaka kuti nantaka mihimu lusaka ishi ndimubwa kutabaga ndijite claustration bagandi sibe buya baga kuyema jana
iwe amaniji munganda mwana unkira mafia ng'ombe apa peni nada ng'ombe muno
Lucky do you know me? Do you know my wife? Have you seen my wife? Chiriku.
Urefu atoka ni mochari mpiayo.
Maybe I should go to the doctors.
Bambira ma doctor ati wabora hipondo tu.
Ah.
Chikaringa byani bantu nawe chakaringa byani ko. Oh.
Chachiringo kumichiringanya pa mulesu wa mafuta.
Wow. I'm so impressed mura. Pesi ndali kwamba pakuti. Aya mahuta anunkira musimba. Imwe mwaka suba.
Thank you very much for staying with us. And now in some sad news. Chief Chimbola, the traditional ruler of the Bemba-speaking people of Mungwi district of Northern Province, has died at the age of 91. Mungwi District Commissioner Muma Musonda confirmed the chief's death, stating that he had led his people for the past 26 years. Mr. Musonda described the chief's death as a great loss to both the community and local administration, noting that he was known for his humility and dedication to service. He also acknowledges that the late chief's deep wisdom and his significant role in driving development within the district. The district commissioner offered his condolences to Mwine Lubemba Chief Chitimukuru and the Bemba Royal Establishment during this period of grief. May the chief's soul rest in peace. In other news, the Ministry of Finance has called for greater tax compliance and innovation in revenue generation to support Zambia's development. Speaking at the HLB Taxpayer Indaba in Lusaka, Acting Permanent Secretary Mwaka Mukubesa said law compliance remains a challenge and urged collaboration among stakeholders. HLB Zambia was praised for promoting tax education and transparency. Miriam Gamani has more in the following report.
The government says low tax compliance remains a major challenge in raising sufficient revenue for national development. Speaking at the HLB Taxpayer Indaba in Lusaka, Acting Permanent Secretary for Budget and Economic Affairs, Mwaka Mukubesa, called for a stronger collaboration between taxpayers, administrators and policymakers to find sustainable, innovative solutions. She praised HLB Zambia for advancing tax education and fostering dialogue on compliance. HLB Senior partner Masuzio Muteto stressed the need for transparency and public understanding of tax obligation. The Indaba brought together stakeholders to align tax strategies with economic goals. Miriam Deborah Gamani reporting for IICU TV News in Lusaka.
Honorable Mulambo Haimbe, MP and Zambia's Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, emphasized the need for urgent reforms to create a more inclusive and responsive global financial system for developing countries. The inaugural biannual summit on the sidelines of the United Nations General Assembly 80 focused on addressing fragmented and inequitable financial structures affecting low and middle-income nations. Zambia highlighted its progress in restoring fiscal discipline, increasing transparency, and prioritizing investment after successful debt restructuring. The summit, convened by UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, gathered global leaders and financial institutions to advance reforms ahead of COP30. Stakeholders are pushing for greater support for women and girls in rural areas to ensure equal access to education and opportunity. Speaking at the CAMFED Association Professionals Meeting in Lusaka, Ministry of Youth Acting Director Mebo Nedziwe said young women in remote areas still face barriers to school, economic participation, and leadership. She emphasized the need for quality education that equips girls for life and work. CAMFED Executive Director Namenda Mlampande said the impact of education is evident in many success stories of women who have overcome poverty through learning. The meeting brought together CAMA professionals to share experiences, promote mentorship, and develop strategies for sustainable empowerment. We go for a second break. Do join us on the other side as we bring to you international and sports news. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the Zambia Research and Development Center, an institution dedicated to national development through capacity building and community development. Established in 2007 by a group of professionals and lecturers, ZRDC has since become a hub of research and innovation in the country. Registered with the Ministry of Home Affairs under the Registrar of Societies, ZRDC pursues cutting-edge research to address pressing social and economic challenges. Get involved. ZRDC engages in activities that stimulate international collaboration, promote knowledge sharing, and make research expertise available to decision makers. Our mission at ZRDC is to foster innovation and capacity building for national development. We believe in addressing poverty and underdevelopment through institutional and capacity building, human empowerment, and gender participation. In our quest to foster innovation and capacity building for national development, ZRDC launched the ZRDC University Sponsorship for Capacity Building and Development Program to facilitate knowledge advancement among ZRDC researchers and those intending to join the research community. Qualified Zambian citizens can pursue education at credible universities in Zambia with guaranteed prospects of joining the ZRDC research community. ZRDC engages in industrial and technological research, covering research development and innovative investigations to drive dynamic industrial development at national and regional levels. Join us at the Zambia Research and Development Center as we continue to innovate, empower, and shape a brighter future for Zambia. ZRDC, fostering innovation and capacity building for national development.
Thank you very much for staying with us. And now in our international news, the French Navy has seized nearly 10 tons of cocaine worth $610 million off the west coast of West Africa, French authorities reported. The latest haul, intercepted from an unflagged fishing vessel, is part of Operation Corimbe's ongoing effort in the Gulf of Guinea. Since the start of the year, a total of 54 tons of drugs have been intercepted in the region. France's Atlantic Maritime Prefia praised the seamless operation by national and international actors that led to this remarkable seizure of 9.6 tons of cocaine. The Gulf of Guinea, a key transit point of cocaine trafficking from South America to Europe, has seen multiple drug busts recently. Once the world's most dangerous maritime piracy hotspot, The region now benefits from Western naval support to combat crime. Last year, the French Navy made a record seizure of 10.7 tons of cocaine off west of Africa's coast, the largest interception in the area to date. Still in international news, at least 30 Palestinians, including children, have been killed in Israeli airstrike across central and southern Gaza since dawn. A single strike in central Gaza killed at least 11 people, many of whom were sheltering in a house for displaced families north of Aziz Dwa, according to Gaza's civil defense spokesperson, Mahmoud Besel. Emergency services confirmed several children among the dead, with bodies taken to nearby hospitals. The escalating Israeli offense has forced hundreds of thousands to flee their homes, especially from Gaza City, as Israel intensifies efforts to capture the area. Displaced families face dire conditions with limited shelter, scarce water, and soaring prices of temporary accommodation in overcrowded areas. We go for our last break. Do join us on the other side as we bring to you sports news. Stay tuned.
The Information and Communications University is driving the thrill for the nation in research and development. Enroll now for full-time and distance programs in the School of Engineering, Humanities, Business and Education. To apply, visit our website at www.icuzambia.net or call us on +260 211 221 662 or 0966 342 359. Sponsorship is available. Enroll now.
Thank you very much. And now for our final story. Government has officially sent off the Zambian martial arts team heading to the World Championship in Georgia, pledging ongoing support for the sport. Permanent Secretary Mr. Kangwachileshe, representing Minister Honorable Elvis Nkando, announced over 1,000 million kwacha has been allocated for travel, accommodation, and attire. Team Captain Gilbert Ndrovu expressed determination to win as many gold medals as possible. Zambia Mixed Martial Arts Secretary General Kabuba Yelenga encouraged many young girls to take part in the sport, highlighting its discipline and opportunities. The team departed for Georgia this afternoon and returns on October 4th.
To you and is wishing you all the best. The minister is also looking forward to your coming back, and we are hopeful that when you come back, it will be a celebration. We will not announce what the minister has in store for you as you come back. But as you come back, we will definitely announce for past achievements and for the achievements you're about to bring. Thank you. The Acting Director of Sport, Mr. Gibson Yaole. All senior government officials who are present here. I see the Director, Rio Stadia, and all the senior staff members in the ministry, the Director of Finance who is here with us, and the chiefs and everybody else. The representatives or the representative from MMA representing the President and the leadership of the MMF, the team manager, and the technical staff, all athletes present and members of the press. And I think for most Zambians, they know karate, they know judo, they know taekwondo, aikido, etc. But mixed martial arts is slowly but steadily becoming a force to reckon with amongst our martial arts disciplines. And we're so grateful for the honor and the medals that we have acquired through mixed martial arts. So this, on behalf of the minister, for us as government, is a worthy investment. You have really proven yourselves. And today is by a gesture and a response from government to say, we salute and we honor your hard work. As we gather here today,
Vami wamwene kukupa basofu ate gift ya wedding wewe
kabampo ga honto gweswa
wei
sebo buji bajita kuti humbo wa arwa kumumpa muzo
ale
they give one zo
basa sunu tusegelela akupobola nguzu ya mwanesu musanko yulage mwana mujende
tamtori ndira
honeymoon yansa yebo tuni kurya honeymoon ndiye teku yakusaka ka kupange maloko mbo tuni kukhala amije kuno mudaro lo bagamba kuti nantaka mihimu lusaga ishi ndimubwa kutabaga ndijite claustration bagandizibe buya bagakuhema jana
iwe amanyiri munganda mwana unkira mafi ya ng'ombe ya papeni nada ng'ombe muno
Lucky do you know me? Do you know my wife? Have you seen my wife? Chiriku.
Urefu atoka ni mochari mpiayo.
Maybe I should go to the doctor's.
Bambira ma doctor tiwabora hipondo tu. Chikaringa byani bantu nawe chakaringa byani go.
Chachiringo kumichilinganya pa mulesu wa mafuta.
Wow. I'm so impressed mura. Pesi ndari kwamba bakuti. Aya mahuta anunkira musimba. Imwe mwagasuba.
Welcome to the Zambia Research and Development Center, an institution dedicated to national development through capacity building and community development. Established in 2007 by a group of professionals and lecturers, ZRDC has since become a hub of research and innovation in the country. Registered with the Ministry of Home Affairs under the Registrar of Societies, ZRDC pursues cutting-edge research to address pressing social and economic challenges. Get involved. ZRDC engages in activities that stimulate international collaboration, promote knowledge sharing, and make research expertise available to decision makers. Our mission at ZRDC is to foster innovation and capacity building for national development. We believe in addressing poverty and underdevelopment through institutional and capacity building, human empowerment, and gender participation. In our quest to foster innovation and capacity building for national development, ZRDC launched the ZRDC University Sponsorship for Capacity Building and Development Program to facilitate knowledge advancement among ZRDC researchers and those intending to join the research community. Qualified Zambian citizens can pursue education at credible universities in Zambia with guaranteed prospects of joining the ZRDC research community. ZRDC engages in industrial and technological research, covering research development and innovative investigations to drive dynamic industrial development at national and regional levels. Join us at the Zambia Research and Development Center as we continue to innovate, empower, and shape a brighter future for Zambia. ZRDC, fostering innovation and capacity building for national development.